Hello, Startup Vision. My name is Ingrid Gonzalez. I'm the president and a chairwoman of Positive Planet, a nonprofit organization, as well as the head of Google Cloud Sales in New York.
Hello, Ingrid. Thank you so much for being with us on Startup Vision today, and happy anniversary to Positive Planet USA. 1 year only and so many achievements already. During that year, Ingrid, you federated so many people, so many volunteers, and helped 10 women get out of economic hardship, and they could create their startups and be in business. So tell us how it happened and why.
Thank you very much, Florence. So Positive Planet is a nonprofit organization created 22 years ago by Jacques Attali, the founder, and had the pleasure and the honor to meet Jacques a year ago. And he was talking about the impact he had in people's lives, helping 11 million people, 42 countries to live and escape poverty through entrepreneurship. So when I understood the concept and I understood the impact we can have in people's lives, I was just so excited about joining this adventure. So the way we are it's selecting women and the selecting entrepreneurs really based on the mission of vision of Positive Planet is definitely to be democratically, socially, economically, and environmentally positive. So every entrepreneur we select are really in alignment with helping us to create a more positive economy.
So you're a firm believer that innovation and technology offer a great opportunity for people to be connected and create jobs. Can you tell us how you're operating at Positive Planet and what are the next milestones?
Thank you. So absolutely. So a year ago, we launched Positive Planet in the US, and we were looking at, the population most impacted with losing their jobs. So we wanted to create job and create opportunity for women entrepreneurs. So we've been creating a project called Accelerator Hub for minority women. And we've been launching the first cohort in Q1 of this year in order to help them to have a one-on-one coaching with partnership with companies like Capgemini and Genpact. So my role and responsibility was going to go after and create this global partnership in order to have this amazing mentor coaching our women entrepreneur in order to take an idea and to help them to create a business from scratch. And then we had the first graduation 2 weeks ago, and this amazing 10 first women entrepreneurs were graduated, and we wanted to make sure that their business is sustainable. So we have a 3-year program, 3-year scholarship with these women entrepreneurs in order to help them to create their business and for their business to be sustainable. And we are right now creating the cohort number 2 with 21 women entrepreneurs in New York.
And the goal is to go really higher than that. You talked to me about 100 and maybe 1,000 women soon. That's the milestone.
Absolutely. So we are looking for partners as well as for donors in order to support the growth and the scale of a Positive Planet in America. We wanted to give opportunity, create jobs. And right now, the cohort number 2 is 25, but end of year is 100. But definitely the goal for 2022 will be 1,000 women entrepreneurs will leave their current condition and create their own business to have a positive impact in the economy.
This is fantastic, really. So what is great in this adventure of giving back is that you really know what you're talking about in terms of startups and tech. After a rich career in big tech companies like IBM, Altron, Microsoft, you've been working at Google Cloud for the last 4 years, helping companies and startups in their development. This is really in your DNA.
Absolutely. I'm passionate. I'm graduated from an entrepreneurship background, and I definitely always think about what we can do and how we can impact. So at Google for the past 4 years, I've been helping entrepreneurs and startups in New York, with headquarters in New York, to think and embrace innovation in technology in order to differentiate themselves. So my team is really focused and dedicated to talk to CEOs and to look at their business model, and help them to differentiate themselves from any other competition in order to include in their products, in their solutions, SaaS solution, innovation and technology. And Google has been really a big player in the market in order to like have and coach and help entrepreneurs and startup owners to think differently about the way they are managing the data, and how this data can help them to definitely provide different services and position themselves differently in order to gain market share.
Yes, in fact, in your current position at Google, you provide the tools, but also a sort of guidance, a sort of open source of best practices, knowledge, and support. It's not like pure sales anymore. Huh? It's a new trend of cross success. It's very interesting to see that it happens in the startup ecosystem. Can you tell us more of the coaching, mentoring of the companies you help, the startups you help at Google?
Absolutely. Thank you, Florence, for this question. I think this is it's a core of what we do at Google, right? So we engage at the CEO level. So the first step with my team and myself is to understand the market you engage with. These are the regulated markets, financial services, healthcare. What type of company are you leading? I'm working a lot with digital native company where innovation is at the core of their business. And with them, with the CEOs, we are brainstorming, putting everything on paper, building together a vision and the art of possible with Google. Because sometimes my customer coming and say, we want to do this. And right now we're working with different, cloud providers because we didn't have the choice in the past. But now Google is coming into play. So how can you help me to invent or reinvent my business and differentiate myself? So we are painting a vision. We are trying to understand, asking many questions about how we can influence your destiny as an entrepreneur, and definitely put all the resources and the funding in order for you to be supported and to make the impossible possible.
And are you working with established companies, or are you also working with young startups to help them?
So in New York, my team is leading a 500 customers. 50% of my business is digital native company. Digital native company means that this company is like, they can be started a month ago, as well as 2 years ago, and going for a round of fundings, as well as traditional companies. So with more regulatory, like healthcare system, payers, providers, banks. But it's like a very diverse pool of organization, and my team have different leaders that they are expertise on different industry that can help and engage directly with our customer in order to design and refine a mission and build a vision together with a partnership. Because Google Cloud that I work for, it's not only Google Cloud, I work for Google and absolutely Alphabet. So the major conversation and discussion we have with all these CEOs is about partnership, what the partnership can look like, and how we can help to support your growth and definitely help you to achieve your goal.
Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing all that with us today, Ingrid, and good luck and happy anniversary again to Positive Planet. And it was really nice to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.